that the energy managed to the second here. Watch now as he sets up, going across the top with another push into the vertical. That means he wants even more energy. Once he converts it though, over the top, he changes direction by flipping upside down, staying connected and flying out of it inverted. And you're going to see lots of that kind of creativity coming up. How does he do it? He's the artistic, technical genius.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos. I'm going to have a lot, so almost every performance for the 4 days that I'm here this year.
You see the Navy? Give them a wave down below as Rob flips the airplane around and continually keeps these aerobatics going aggressively and yet so precisely, pushing those negative G's now. As up he goes again into the vertical. Let's see what he's got planned this time. On the knife edge, 45-degree out of that. Impressive. Round and round he goes again. Building up to about an 11, 12 G pull now on the bottom. And up he goes again into the vertical. He started in 1992. 15,000 flight hours now and experience in more than 180 types of airplanes. Rob has a diverse background in aviation, including working as a flight instructor, man or tow pilot, commuter airline pilot, and corporate pilot. But this is what he does best and what he loves best. Rob Holland.
RH carbon fiber competition-ready single-seat aerobatic airplane designed and built by MX Aircraft with its Lycoming engine producing 380 horsepower, weighing just 1,200 pounds. The state-of-the-art aerobatic masterpiece boasts astonishing performance.
Again, kicking back and then forward, tumbling the airplane and connecting right away, inverted to fly back out of it, and quickly rolling the airplane, inverted, upright, and closing in on the ground at top speed now with all that energy. He pulls into the vertical again. Incredible G-loads he's pushing and pulling in this routine. And around and around and around he goes to the very top, and he never gives up, even though gravity sucks. What he does, he finds ways to defy it and stay so incredibly precise. He has some incredible merch, by the way. Jennifer over there got the coolest stuff. That's how he keeps going. Look at this again, over the front of the airplane. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Never mind to be able to stay connected on the precise 45-degree line down and back. I think you can see why he's been the American champ for years now, and of course the world champ when it comes to freestyle.
5 world freestyling aerobatic champions, and also International Council of Airshow's prestigious Art Show Award for showmanship. And Rick, is he putting on a show for us this afternoon?
The inverted frisbee, he calls that. And he comes up with these on his own, takes it up to altitude, rehearses them, learns from the mistakes, brings it lower to the ground into where he can
I just looked up and saw my internet connection and went to crap.
Defy gravity again as much as that engine lends him at his talent, twists around and builds it up again. Constant energy management all the way around. I'm going to check in with Rob now, too, and see if he's on. Rob, can you hear me?
I got you loud and clear, Rick. How you gonna be?
We're amazed as usual down here, Rob.
I tell you what, we got an incredible crowd down there. We're off the day this here in Southern Florida. We're honored to be here.
This tripod is broken now.
You'd be a military man or woman in uniform, or a veteran. I want you to walk up to him, look him in the eyes, say thank you.
beautiful. That heart dedication, loud and clear, Rob. What have you got for us next?
All right. Gonna let the engine cool down a little bit and climb up, get ready for the second half of my show. Big show at Delta Site. We've still got a lot of awesome air show coming out. We'll see some great performers. Kevin Coleman, Mike Goulian. We've got the Thunderbirds and many more. It's going to be awesome. I hope everyone's enjoying watching. So much as I'm enjoying flying. And I'll be back in down Rick in about 20 seconds. Back to you.
Have fun.
Rick, the precision, 20 seconds, and he means 20 seconds.
I can't
Look
get
at
over
that.
how calm, cool, collected he sounds after pushing and pulling all those G's. You hear that engine and the air around the airplane. And here's the cool thing, Brittany. In this segment, he's actually going to dial it up. He's all warmed up now. The engine's cooled down. And watch now as he dials it up. Rob Holland. About to see the rolls increase in speed, using even more energy. It's going to be faster, 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 faster on the way down. And with all that energy, he's going to go over and over and over and over. Oh, that's got to be painful, I'm telling you. That was painful to watch. I can't imagine this going through. Rob Holland, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that amazing? Defying gravity again. Hanging on as long as he can up there. Till gravity wins. Powered by Fremont Watches, MX Aircraft, Champion Aerospace, MGL Avionics, Sling Comet Academy, Full Stop Aviation, Tubru Aviation, and Titan Aviation Fuel. The IAC, International Aerobatic Club, Vice President. They're here, and he's been over there talking to folks about taking up aerobatics. Hopefully he'll get some time with him. As once again, a good look at it there. He forward flips the airplane.
Sorry about the internet connection, guys. It was good and then it dropped.
We get to say hello to
The way it goes. We are doing some HD recordings though, so you'll see them all.
He builds up a tolerance.
You won't miss a thing.
Where it ought to be.
Uh-oh. I shouldn't have had seconds.
And of course, sometimes even sees paint in the sky because the blood gets into your eyes. But it speaks to his physical fitness. Not only is able to multitask and stay ahead in a flight like you're seeing right now and maintain altitude, adjusting for it all the time, and then pushing those negative G's again, pushing as many as 11 outside, pulling as many as 16 in the positive side, and just enough energy to forward flip that airplane and fly out on a 45-degree angle again. I do not know how he does it.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Rob invites you to join him on social media. He is very active. You can find him, tag him. Make sure you go to Rob Holland 5150 on Instagram. You can also go under Fly Good Merch. Find all of his merchandise with his famous logo and saying, "Fly good, don't suck." We'll see you there.
Speeding out of it and not afraid at all about the altitude, losing in that stall, falling, but falling with style. He knows he's got to get the nose down, the angle of attack right, adjust all those things before he gets down, but he's got it measured to the inch. And look at him slide and bleed that energy off now as he does what he loves to do most of all, fly aerobatics and win world championships, win that U.S. title. Defy gravity as much as he can, and change directions on the 45-degree knife edge. Did you see that? watching Brittany all over social media, you get to see how he does it. He's got some great tutorials too on how he does it, the inputs and all of that. But right now again, oh, just stalls that thing and around he goes, knowing exactly where he's going to exit, the speeds he needs. And he just, here, the guys in the tower get a good look too. He always includes everybody. There we go. Hello. There you can see it dancing on it, and then he powers out before it gets too hot up there and comes right back down again for his final series of maneuvers. Not done yet.
Okay, the internet connection came back.
Dehydrating up there.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Still looking forward to having a conversation with you perhaps a little later too. Rob Holland, give him a wave as he goes down the shoreline. He'll look for a second there, and then back into the cockpit as he sets up to land. Hello, Amazon. Woo. How does he approach your runway? Wait, Rob Holland would approach your runway. That's his approach, ladies and gentlemen. Why go out 10 miles or whatever and get turned around and line it all up when you can line it up on the way down in a flat spin?
That's how he lands.
Yeah, that's upwind, downwind, base, all in one.
All in one. And then he comes down and he takes a look. Well, there's the runway, but you know what? I'm not done yet. Let's see. Let's bleed off a little more energy. And I'll just roll the airplane and then I'll settle it down. Because that's the way he does things.
This stream here is just messing up bad. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it keeps messing up other than it just shakes the connector loose.
I wouldn't have the energy to wave after something like that, and he will. And he's going to come back in here and we'll give him a huge wave of appreciation. It's joyful to watch him. It's inspiring to watch him fly.
The precision, the excitement every time. You know, when I first started coming to air shows, Rick, I thought they were just making it up as they go. And every single one of the maneuvers you saw Rob Holland fly is precise and scripted out. He knows every single one of those rolls, those tuffles, and those snaps, and he does it perfectly every time. That is why he is the 12th-time consecutive U.S. National Aerobatic Champion. And like you said, on Instagram, you can see inside the cockpit, fly along with him, but also when he's on the ground, he will give you a tour of the beautiful MXS.
Here he comes, folks. Over stage right, everybody's getting their hands in the air to give him a wave of appreciation. This is your U.S. reigning and 12th-time U.S. champion. He represents this nation so well on the international stage. 5-time freestyle world champion. And of course, helps get himself around the country and around the world, in fact, with his merchandise. Buy good merch. Jennifer's here and the rest of the team. You can find it online. Look him up. Rob Holland, Aerosports, as he taxis in and pops the canopy. I'll get you. Canopy's popped. He's already got the helmet on. Give him a second to unfasten. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, your American champ. 12 times now, Mr. Rob Holland. Kevin Coleman congratulating him on a great flight. Kevin, I say that nobody flies like Rob. Never say that he He's better than anyone else, even though he's got the championship cred in all the competitions. But Kevin flies differently and amazingly as well. We'll see him a little bit later. And don't forget Michael Coulihan, so inspiring. He's going to inspire you in a talk over the hangar at 5 o'clock tonight. And you don't want to miss that, because it's all about life, managing your risk, taking those chances, and being happy, living without regrets.
And
So that's 6 of them up in the air.
Story, and this is why you come to Sun and Fun.
That would be 8.
To not only see our aircraft fly.
This is going to be the tour. This is an amazing act.
But then the meet and greets, the opportunity to get those selfies, capture the memories, and learn a ton more about why they do what they do.
You're going to enjoy this one.
Over the hangar. Find about all this stuff on the app.
This will be
In
good.
just a moment, we're going to dial
I saw it
back
yesterday.
time.
It was awesome.
Tell you quite
And
the
then
story.
I saw it a couple days ago. I drove up there. And they didn't have the
P-51,
gate locked off where I normally
very
go.
unique P-51.
So I went past it.
A very heart-wrenching story.
And it's going on
Very patriotic story.
at that time. It's crazy.
All coming up in the next few
Ooh,
minutes.
check this one out. Okay, so it looks like they're going to do that act with 8.
The aircraft is called
8 planes.
Quicksilver.
All right, I got to take a break. I'm going to just set the camera still for a second, guys.
Listen, in the sunlight above, so impressive.
What is aimed towards show center?
Later is the P-51 Mustang. The mission of Quicksilver Flight Team is to honor and pay tribute to the thousands of veterans that have sacrificed their lives for the freedom and security of others. It is the mission of the flight team to keep Quicksilver in the air and flying as many shows as they can. This silver bird quickly streaks across the sky to let us not forget those who served, sacrificed, and gave their all. This P-51 is a celebration of our nation's armed forces. Every aspect of the point represents those who have served and those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Every inch of paint tells the story as we watch and listen to this glorious and beautiful P-51.
Covering the front of the aircraft represents the veil of protection that our armed forces gave us. The veil is one of the reasons why we have what we have today, freedom. As the cape extends to the back of the canopy, it spreads out and divides into feathers, symbolizing the eagle that has flown with every aviator since the birth of aviation in 1903.
Trying to get an eye on them.
Tiny sparkling stars in it. Each sparkle represents an American veteran that served our great country.
They're hard to track when they don't have fog.
Stars in our lives. These veterans are the glimmering star in a mother's eyes, a wife or husband's heart, a son or daughter's hope for the future.
I got a spotter here just pointing them out to me.
She's coming between the tent and that plane.
There we go. I'm on it.
Represents the shining halo of a guardian angel who guides service personnel, having given the ultimate sacrifice to their resting place. The black and white stripes on the wings are there as they were on an Allied aircraft on D-Day. displayed represent the armed forces symbol that all U.S. fighter planes carry. It carries the post-war version because Quicksilver was never a part of the unit until after World War II. Look closely into the metal, and you can see for whom our veterans fought.
We saw the slow roll, we saw the 8-point roll, the 6-point roll that dedicates to our military services. Setting up. Again, flies so precisely. He just loves it. For a young man, flying the B-51. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the Army, the Air Force, for the Marine Corps, for the Navy, Coast Guard, and a Space Force. And now he makes it look pretty, and it's a proud moment for Scott because he and his dad put this airplane together out of the parts of so many others after getting a crashed B-51. The parts from it.
What a nice day out here today.
Tooled new parts for the airplane, and it is.
I mean, it's just perfect temperature.
Scott and Scooter.
I've been out here before where it's just blazing hot.
But some beautiful photo passes now of this B-51 he calls Quicksilver.
Well, let's look through here, right through here. Well, he's just passing around. He's out here.
Got quite the education, too. Very involved, as you can imagine, growing up in an aviation family.
Trying to find him.
He built hours of banner towing, instructing the family T6 Texan before checking out on the B-51. At the age of 20, he did that, and it wasn't lost on him that those who flew them in their day, of course, were that age as well. And here he comes over your right shoulder now. After graduation, Scooter moved back to West Virginia, where he's from, and he went back to school. Graduated in inspection authorization, obtained that, picked up family restoration and fabrication business. Currently holds a surface level aerobatic waiver. Went to Embry-Riddle and has continued to push. Now flying for the airlines too, but loves to do this at air shows.
Took my eyes off and then I lost them.
Setting up now to respectfully get this priceless piece of flying history back on the ground again. All that horsepower, over 1,400. Airplane capable of over 400 miles per hour. And again, the work, spit and polish that went into it, he respectfully flies it, never pushes it. Keeps it really nice and clean. And he's so proud of it, and his dad's work on it as well. His late father put everything into this airplane, all so that we remember the sacrifices of our veterans. And we've got veterans here with us today, folks, and as Scooter sets up to land, I'm going to ask you to make some noise so those veterans know that we'll never forget their sacrifices and appreciate it. Please give it up for our vets. Guns on the B-51, but Scooter might show you his guns too. He's kind of ripped. takes his physical fitness very seriously. Every now and then, if you give him the muscles thing there, get your hands up and show him your muscles, he'll show you his muscle. Doesn't need much encouragement, trust me. Scott Yo, call sign Scooter. All about celebrating our freedoms and the price that was paid for those freedoms. We'll never forget.